All right, so now let's continue part two. So that is one of the reason. And why am I waking up just to come and talk about this? I was urged in my dream state. Last night, after that night prayer, many things happened because I did say, 22, you are playing with my money and everything. Unfortunately, it's too late. The curse is on and there is no way you can help it. And I was told, um, the person you think is a friend, this person is not your friend. There is some people who pretend to be your siblings. They want to get closer to you so that they can finish you. Do not trust them, especially this karmic family here. So that is the first reason. And then if it is you, Ruto, openly, we know what you like. You want to be close to me because you lack common sense. Sorry, I'm going to be honest with you. You lack common sense. You signed a contract with a third party who copies and clones me and hacks my work. Monkey see, monkey do type of energy. And that's the reason you want to keep me close. I also have to keep you away because even your group, they will call themselves mu'min. They are not mu'min. I always say there's a difference between a Muslim and a mu'min. We can all be Muslim, carry Muslim names, and even dress like Muslims. But here, we are not. We can be worse than atheists. And you can see someone who is totally misjudged, like me. Sometimes I don't wear a scarf. Sometimes I'm this and that. But deep inside, only God knows what I have. I follow my divine law. So I would say don't judge a book by its cover. One. Two, it is what it is. I have my principles when it comes to work, and people always take me for granted. I made a video, they blocked it. When I woke up, I saw message, PayPal, 22 euro ready to use. Who is this doing money spells? I'm going to expose this person. Leon and Daisy, aka Martha Karua. These people play a very dirty game. Always. Always, always, always. And that grandma, Kaufda. Am I lying? Of course not. We have the lie detector here. And that's why, Daisy, you disappeared completely. Because you are busy building with the Nigerians. You, Naka, Dom, you are the biggest pathological liars, and you are involved in so many scams, including insurance, and that's Jemima, Nigeria. Who is behind it? It is you, Scorpio Mel. You have a very big burden in front of God's eye. If only you knew what I saw, I would have dropped everything right now and look for a corner for redemption. You people are heading into a very big destruction and you don't see it coming. Is it true Daisy is involved in all this fraud and money rituals? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. Daisy and Capricorn, aka Raila, are they, and Leon Scorpio, are they involved in frauding, stealing money and doing frauds online? If it's true, Quran, rotate. And the other one is you, Azizi. Is Azizi playing dirty online after getting my bank details with Lily? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. Who are you fooling? And then you're coming here, you're bringing me Dunya, Rukia, 7 Anas, 7 Halak. Yes, you people are not even Muslims. That's how bad I was shown. Told, don't trust these people. From a fake high priestess, Rukia, and the other one, Jay, I don't know, whatever you call yourself. This girl is an Indian, I don't know, whoever. She covers herself like this, like Dajjal. But that's a sign of Dajjal. I told you that Dajjal will use people to use religions to do this job. And I'm going to give you a very good story. And this is my own personal testimony. Why I'm going to cut these people like Natasha and all these church groups. This Girl covers herself like this and makes her hand like this, like she's a guru. She's not a guru. And I was told, avoid this girl. Wallahi thumma wallahi. I was told, avoid anything that associates working with her. She doesn't work from here. She doesn't tap into any realm. You see? No protection. She might be a Gemini or dealing with a Gemini or a child of a Gemini. In reverse. And if it is lovers, normally this is a friendship protected, a relation protected. In reverse, avoid this person. This person lacks protection. They don't work for light. She is an agent of the darkness and she doesn't even know it. Wallahi ladim. I was told, avoid her at any cost. She's doing it for money. And she made a lot of money because she was given a platform to do it. She's doing it for money, but she is not working for the light. Yep. Even in an organization, I think she's even working for, maybe she's registered somewhere. Or people think she's a high priestess or something. No. This was an investment. There can be even a Hierophant type of energy working together with this person, did an investment. They made an investment in this. But I was told avoid her. Yep, there can be a Taurus. All this had manifested in this new moon. And yeah, they're going to lose everything. They don't work for Allah. They don't work for God. And this is a tower coming. And this tower will affect their entire organization, entire investment. And I don't know who is working with them. Maybe she has a sheikh, Hoja, who she looks up to. They're all going to go down. This investment will die. It's going to be like a gharka from God. Gharka means wrath. Like they're going to be affected very badly. Because she is not from light. I was told openly, avoid the entire group. She's not from light. Yep. Someone is going to rush in and give you this investment. She's not from light. She's an agent of darkness. Yep, I am here manifesting because the fucking real high priestess. You understand me? Sagittarius is involved in this. These people know it's a deception. And they're still continuing to hide more and more. That's why Dunya is brought on board. This can be safe also. This can be the gang of Ruto. These people are not who they claim to be. You see? She lied. She's an empress. She lied. She is a high priestess. And she collected a lot. She's a Sagittarius, definitely. Or linked to a strong Sagittarius. And took very much credit. But these people are liars. I am here as an empress, as a high priestess with this knowledge. But these people have been taking credit of my work. And that's why they were deceiving me. And unfortunately, there is something with this tower which is going to happen. Will lead to imprisonment. And if not imprisonment, this person might end up being spiritually crippled. Spiritually crippled. That's why I was told, manifest this, Mima. You are a Libra. Manifest your justice. This person is a water sign in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in reverse. I was told manifest this because these people are taking credit of your work. They are very much deceiving. And a Sagittarius is involved in this. I can say yes. Yep, they will walk away because this is over. This person is not who they claim to be. And a water sign is involved. They are not who they claim to be. They are agent of the darkness and God is my witness. I was told, go and speak about it. And it's not only her. Today it's going to be exposure day. It's not only her. Getting this as the first card, this is a card where there is protection and it's a major arcana. In reverse, this person has no protection. And I think she has an affair with someone, a Gemini, or one of the parents is a Gemini. These people made a lot of money, earth sign. And people view them as Hierophant, maybe the family or, the person she looks up to or work with. And they invested together. They are not who they claim to be. I was told, avoid her. She's an agent of the darkness. They don't work with Quran. This is just business for them. They are not healers. They're just doing it for business. Is it true that this girl that I'm talking about, who covers her one eye with the glasses, she poses as a leader and a Quran follower, but she's an agent of the dark without her knowing? If it's your Quran, please rotate. Did she sell her soul? If she did, please rotate. If not, stand still. She sold her soul. There is something she's doing. She's tapping into an entity which is not Islamic at all. So this ruqya and all this is just a show. But they always say, speak the truth even if it's painful. I'm just a messenger. I've passed that message for you. Take it how it is. I've oiled my hair so it looks very flat. Secondly, when I told you yesterday, I will pray and you're going to be getting into an accident. 22. I don't care. You are representing me or whoever you are representing. So long as you betrayed me, this is it. You didn't return the money. You are stealing the money. And it's not the first time. You have stolen. You, Gemini, that's why we see the Geminis in reverse. First you stole €9 something. Then you come, €9.30, I think, 33. And then secondly, you come back and take €22. This €22 is like reoccurring. Since the visa time, they're just taking. Now this is what is about to happen to you. Because they're using my money to pay their zuku elsewhere. If I'm not mistaken. You are stealing from my account to do. Subhanallah. I don't even want to talk because I have seen your destruction. And that is the reason I say, if only you knew, you will have dropped everything right now. Look for a corner and start pray for redemption. I was sure what is coming. Third, there is a dream I had at night. It's not night because I was sleeping after the prayers. It was morning already. The whole night I was just manifesting. It's something very strange and it's felt so real. A very nice house. The house is in a place whereby it's more like very green and posh area, like very nice area, high-end society, I can say. But it's a very nice place. It's green, but this place is definitely a sunny area because I saw some few palm trees. So it's tropical, definitely a place where it's warm. There were few palm trees, like a tree like acacia, and the house is more like a maisonette. Most of the houses, they're not close to one another. They have distance and it's gated houses, but they're more like maisonette type. And very nice, very clean. And I saw someone with an envelope. This person had this envelope in a bag behind a car. It's like I'm observing the whole scenario happening. This person had an envelope in the car. The envelope was addressed. It's like it had a different address, different name, different address. This person who had this envelope, when she entered in the car, it was a woman and a man. They entered behind and they were sitting together in the car, behind the behind seat, and they started to change something. Then the man left and gave the paper to another, more like a solicitor, I don't know. And the guy took the papers, and then it didn't take a long time. He went inside like a place here and gave them, and came back and gave them like the edited version of that envelope, the letter which is contained inside. And they were given a key. When they were given a key and they were shifting, it's like I'm watching like bird eye view. I'm just watching the whole thing. There was a big truck which came, and too much commotion, people coming in and out, and they were putting stuff in the new house. By the time they finished to put stuff inside, oh my God. These people were inside, they were happy, they were hugging one another. In the process, they were hugging one another. An entire roof, the whole top of the house fell, and these people were buried. Pop, pop, pop. I was shocked, like seeing this, everything. Imagine they just brought new stuff in the house. It's like they've shifted. They just finished and they were celebrating like, yes, we did it. Everything was buried. The whole house from on top, whoop, fell down. And I was totally shocked. Turning around, I saw my brother from afar, Eddie, aka Ahmed. I saw my brother from afar. And when the commotion, he heard that loud noise, and I saw him coming like he was running. There were some other men. People were running to come like and see what is happening there. And I don't even know where he was coming from because I just saw him appearing from far with some men. And he was running. I was just like up there watching everything. Help came. People tried to get these people. The whole day until at night, there was no trace of even one body. This is what surprised me. The rubble was not that much, like it's 10 meters, but they could not trace any life inside the rubbles. They could not see the bodies, nothing. They could not find. So I woke up, these people were buried in this house, and those who were searching, it was night, were leaving. So I don't know who this is going to be significant for. Last time I saw Nuru's house, I said the Nuru of Afro Lanka. I saw her house in ashes. And I did say, it can be burning houses in ashes. Sometimes it can be marriage. Or this can also be like that, death. Because ashes is Pluto, something which never comes back. And then, I don't know why I'm dreaming houses. And then come this story. A very nice place, and the house looks very stable, but suddenly, pop, pop, subhanallah, it just went off, and these people were never traced anymore. They were gone. A man and a woman just disappeared. So this can be very significant. Pay attention if you know you are living in such environs or you are about to shift in such places. It's something may be done because I think there was dhulma, injustice, and that was instant karma because they were changing documents behind the car. And like a solicitor, a lawyer was swapping the documents. So I think this must be instant karma. I will ask about it because I was watching the whole thing as a bad eye view. And I know my dreams are very significant. Yeah, justice, instant karma, definitely. So I'm right. Someone caused magic or confusion, and this is their karma. Justice. Someone is dropping a justice bomb, and it's coming from the divine intervention. There can be, that's what I'm saying. Is this about Libras? It can be possible, because I know I always get these betrayals. People always faking papers and this and that. But this dream was very big. These people disappeared with no trace. This can be someone who is a fake Libra, someone an illusionist, lying even in the law enforcement. So we have a fake Libra. In my case, I know we have identity theft. I know that. This can be that issue. There is justice coming and someone will disappear, never to be found again. It's divine intervention. It can, yeah. Is this coming from work? Probably. But there is work done behind the scene, and this is spiritual. It can be an investment. This can be also house investment. Someone is about to lose it all. And the people inside, they're not going to be leaving. Oh my God. These are people who are lovers. Yeah, I stayed because they were moving together. They were hugging and kissing, celebrating their new house, and boom, it went down. There can be a Gemini who is involved. Oh my God. I'm not making up this story. That's what I'm telling you. I always trust my dreams. A tower. Here, the house, boom. And there were 2 people in the house. Subhanallah. This can be lovers. Yes, it is lovers. They're not siblings. These people are lovers. So there is a big, make sure whatever you are getting, you and your lover, you are getting it in the right way. Chances are here. This is 100%. These people will pass away. something will bury them because of this illusion they created, and there's divine intervention. I don't know who you fucked with, but there is something very powerful here this coming in. For me to be shown this in the dream state, this must be somebody maybe very near, or someone who watches me, or connected to me. It can be through work or through an investment, but this person has no life anymore. Anytime they will go. It's like it's a time bomb, a trap. They are going to go into the trap and they will be buried. Bismillah. Let me find out. This is scary, very scary. Yeah, Quran. The dream was shown while I was sleeping. The house falling. Were these people forging papers to get this house illegally? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. The tower, is it reflecting this house that is going to fall on them and bury them completely? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. Is this someone I know? Is this someone close to me or somebody that I know that this thing is about to happen to them? I don't know. Maybe people from Mombasa. But it's a tropical area. It's a tropical area because I saw palm trees. So definitely it's a warm place. Also be very careful. Think twice before, if you're playing dirty, investment, housing, ooh, something is about to fall completely here. And this is instant karma. All right. So that was about the dream. Now let me talk about my testimony working with Reverend Natasha. I will say it was from pit. It was from the frying pan to the pit of hellfire. That's my experience. And with all due respect, I respect you. I respect your religion as a Christian. You're a Christian, I'm a Muslim, right? And I will tell you openly, you need God more than anything right now, Natasha, and your husband. And I'm going to prove this with the Quran, even if you don't believe it. When Sarah and Paul were here, this group of Shakahola, I didn't know they were even using my number to do every kind of shit. And these people have done so many bad things with Scorpio involved. So many bad things. Unfortunately, when you always trust God, whatever they try, it always fails. And God came to bring every dirty work they were doing and bubble it up in the surface. It was a church of criminals. It was an occult. It was not a church. And until now, of course, the government of Kenya will always protect them. And for me, I don't care. You can send your spells. It's fine. I have God and I am a firm believer. It will backfire, just like before. But they are not who they claim to be. So what about Natasha? Remember the video I posted when I went to the church, to the temple near our home in Mombasa, Makadara. And when I went there, you saw someone was doing he was doing his meditation. And I always tell you, there's a guru I meet there. I never wanted to talk about this until last night, until when I slept and I was told, you will have to give this message too. And because we want you out of that group, don't work with them. I was like, okay. And ever since I've worked, these people have come into my life. I'm going to be honest. I used to save so much back then. And traveled with my son. We had good time. Suddenly, Afghanistan stepped on board. And with no offense, I'm just being honest here. The moment Afghanistan stepped on board, my money went left. I was not earning like before. The moment Alan stepped on board with the Dyson group and those Susie gang, Lilies, my money went south. And there was a third party who was brought in the business, and that's where shit went left. From Pakistanis as well. Now, Then came the Sarah Paul. Things even went worse. When Natasha came, that is when I was told, now you will have to learn the hard way. They are not who they claim to be. I was told, yes, they run a church, but do you know what they do behind the scene? There's so many business running behind the scene. Do you know their net worth? Imagine I'm told in the dream state because I've not done so much research about them. Do you know their net worth? It's not what you see. How on earth a Nigerian and an Indian come together? And you will not believe who gave me the answers. That's why I said I didn't want to talk about the guru. There is a guru, he's 79 years old. Those who are in Mombasa and you live within Makadara, maybe you have seen he goes to that church, to that temple every now and then. Sometimes he's in orange outfits. Sometimes you'll find him in a pale white or cream outfit, the traditional clothes. This man is always in a room. He's always away in a room. Very quiet. It's like he lives is in solitude, more like a hermit. And every time I normally go there to do my sadaka, to feed the birds and everything, I always look for him. So this time when I saw the guy was sitting there, and then I asked the cleaners and he told me, yeah, he's there. I checked, I thought he's sleeping. So when I was turning, he said, no, I'm not asleep, come. So I asked him, do you remember me? And then he said, yeah, I remember you. You're the girl who lives here. I said, yeah. And then I said, I thought you forgot. He said, no, I remember you. You have not been coming for a long time. I said, yeah, because I've not been living here. I'm not living in Mombasa. I just come for holidays now. He said, yeah, I've never seen it because I used to go there since I was in my early 20s. I always go to that temple. And even when they have their ceremonies and this, my mother we used to have old neighbors who are Hindus. Even you can see from my old photos as a baby. And until we grew up, they will always take us when they have this Diwali and their days where they're doing the stick dance. We will always go there. Or they have this color day. They used to take us. So it's like, for us, we're just going. For us, it's fun. For them, it's a religious part of their life. So we used to go there. And the person who used to bring us, she was called Jaben, an old lady, a friend of my mom. So he said, you're the girl who stays there and with the Jaben Bai always brings you. I said, yeah. And then she said, I remember your family. And then I said, I have some questions. Because it gives me enlightenment about spirituality. And I asked this guy, I have questions and I need answers. Hindus, I know, have very strong culture. But how is Hindu and Christianity coming together? He looked at me and he told me, it's been a while someone has asked me that question, but I'll give you the right answers. He said, in our life, even in our past life, because it's very spiritual, this man can just look at you and read you like a book. That's how strong he is. And he told me, in our life, even in our past lives and our forefathers, we Hindus hold two things very highly in our lives. One, our culture. Two, our beliefs. These two things are assets running in our DNA. But the modern world has stepped in and changed this configuration to an extent that the generation which is here now, they have converted into other religions and everything. And he gave me a name. I even wrote it down. I don't know in which handbag I put it, but I wrote those notes because I always go there with my pen and paper. I know I get some information. And he told me something in Indian, but I don't know, people who are Indian, you'll understand what it means. The meaning was, he said, traitors of our faith. He called these people. He said, those who left Hinduism and went into other religions, we call them traitors of our faith. And then I asked him, but you people are not Abrahamic books. unlike we Muslim, Jews, and Christians. He said, we know we have our own culture, and that's why we live a different life, but we hold it strongly. We respect the other communities which have prophets and everything. We have also our own people that we looked up to. And then he was started to count. Do you remember Ramayan? The way he said it. I said, yeah, it was a series. I was even watching it. And who was the wife? I said, her wife is Sita. And who was protecting Ramayan? I said, it was Hanuman. And then said, so you see, we also have our own culture and our prophetic stories, but they are not Abrahamic. And who was the brother? He asked me a question, the brother of Ramayan. I said, Lakshmi. I said, and that's why you see there is a stone there representing Lakshmi. So it's like we honor them in a different way, just like you people honor your prophets. I was like, okay. Then I asked, now I want to know what is all with this Christianity. If an Indian is converting into Christianity, he said, in our eyes, he said, what Nakshire? I don't know, like in their realm, the Hinduism realm, if someone steps out of this, he's seen as a traitor of the faith. And he said, we don't give them the value just like the way we give our Hindu children and the other generations. And most of them do this because it's business. And I was like, okay, ping. Now that information I was told at night in the dream, and when I added that information from that guru, it's making sense. He said most of those who you see, they leave us to go to other faiths for two reasons. Either it's business, two, they are running away, seeking asylum, or running away from the sins that they have done in our communities. I was like, okay. And then I said, but I have seen people who are Hindu, and because of marriage, they marry Muslims, they marry other communities, and they change. He said, we know that is a different story, and that is why we hold our culture that we should marry within our community, as every community is doing that. So I asked, what do you know about, I mentioned Lucy Natasha and the husband. And he told me, first he looked at me, why are you asking? I said, I just want to know because they are somehow linked to what I am doing with a community. I'm in a community where they're also involved in what we are doing. They're doing spirituality, I'm in spirituality, and there's so many things. And he told me, first he shook his head. He made his head like this. He said, I know them and they are very famous, but he's not one of us. I was like, what? He said, yeah, he is Hindu by blood, by looks, but he's not Hindu here. It was taken out. I was just listening, and then I said, they're in business. And you will remember my words one day. If someone is running, if someone is in a religion because of business, there is no blessing in it. A time will come, God is about to humble them. Always, do you see us here, how we operate? We have to live a humble life. Just be yourself. And this is an advice I'm giving you too. And he was reading me and he said, I can see what kind of a person you are, your heart, your aura, you like to help, but you are always betrayed. But be yourself, don't stop. Just be yourself. Avoid people who do these things. If you see someone is in a group and is in a religion because of business, avoid them. And I told him, now I need an advice. What should I do with them? They told me, keep an eye, but slowly pull out. I said, why? I don't even talk to them, but we are just, we happen to be in the same energy field. He told me, in the next 4 months, 4 months, you will come to know what these people do And you will understand they don't have religion there. They're on a business together. So I'm not here to expose you. That was a very strong message from one of your best gurus. And I didn't say anything. I didn't even record it. I didn't even record him, nothing. I have so much respect for that guy because he has enlightened me also a lot of things about life, reincarnations, when I go there. We stopped it there. I didn't want to go deeper because when he talks, you can just feel his energy. It's intense. He told me four sons, which is 4 months. So we have like 3 months to go. So it's around November, December, January. Those things will prophesize in their life. We will know the truth. Last night when I slept, my guides, after doing all the prayers under the person who has been stealing and everything, and then I was told, and that's how I came to know Nigeria. I was told, you are very close to these people. These people don't work in your favor. Yes, they want to be around you, but do you know? That's how I came to know Daisy, and even the Quran proved it. Daisy is behind all this shit. And then I was told, when the moment you chose to start working with Natasha, a young guy, he's not old, this guy, an African guy, took advantage of you. This person took a photo of yours, connected to these people group. So I don't know if it is the Reverend herself or it is their group. And some group of Indians. This person went there to claim you as a sacrifice and take what is yours. Things were moving on for you. These people came in quickly and blocked you. And it was not only done there in Nairobi. It goes as far as India. I was surprised. Who can do this? And then I said, there's someone I'm suspecting. Is it you, Dana? Or the guy with a watch? The one who likes to pose as a very rich guy and the mother is a Virgo? Possibly, can be. But I was shown in the dream state and I was told, you are being sacrificed. You left from the group of Shakahola. This other church was doing work on you. Avoid them and never work with any group of churches anymore. You want to bring all the Abrahamic groups together. They are not doing that. The angels don't lie. The angels don't lie. And they can't be Sagittarius who is involving in this, because maybe you are the one, Sagittarius, looking holier than thou, but behind the scene, this is what you do. So I was told, avoid them. These people steal lacks. And I'm not scared to say it. I'm speaking the truth. God is my witness. And if you want to come and hurt me, do it. They told me these people steal people's luck. And they work closely with this guy. This guy took your photo literally to try and harvest everything about you. They steal luck, kismet, stars. They rob people that. And that is the point where it comes now. 888, I will say yes. Nappy, yes. Tina, in the church group, yes. We have many others. Many. They know now I know. They know I know. That is why this financial shit came on board. They were burdening me with a curse. This thing is coming back to them. And that's why this Indian man's prediction is now hitting me right. He said in the next 4 sons. That was when I was there in August. September, October, November, December. He said the next 4 sons, everything will come to surface and they are going to lose everything because there is no religion there. There is business. And he said to me, in our community, those people don't exist in, like, I'm sorry. I respect you so much. He's an Aries, the Reverend male Indian. But that guru said, when these people go out, even we pull out the, he gave me Indian names, I was writing them. It's like they pull out that seal of protection. They say we Hindus, we always have like, we protect our children in every way. And it's not India, it's all the Asian communities. We do that. He said we pull that away. Now this person, that link which was there, the residue is finished. The next 4 sons, they're going to be exposed. These people curse people to burden them while they take their good luck. And that is how they make money. And yes, we know Nigeria for sacrifice. Ah, mashallah. And if it is India, wow. Yeah. This is why I was told, move on and go out of these communities of churches. Move to calmer waters. Someone will come and push you away. And where you're going to go, that is where you're going to find peace. These are not people you need to work with, and stay very far from them. A Scorpio, very significant. I've suspected it's a Scorpio, and I knew Scorpio has this tendency of harvesting people, especially 888 has this habit. Team Daisy, Nappy, all this. Because that they were running this, even that Mary and beauty shit. But this is it. I was told, yeah. Move away from them so the transformation will come. But at the same time, this is a Scorpio who is behind this mess. There was a Scorpio. It's not all Scorpios, but there was a Scorpio. Yeah. What did I tell you? 4 sons, they told me here. 4 of swords. Something will come to surface. God knows this person will be passing their group or one of them, or this is coming to an end. Maybe it is their church or their wealth, whatever they have harvested from people. It's going to all go away. They are going to lose because now they are going to be burdened with curses until their last breath. So I was told, yeah, this is how they make money. Yep, I was also surprised, just like everybody who's going to be surprised. And like this card, this is a major arcana. The Hangman reverse, it means enlightenment. People now understand it. They pose as the Hierophant. There's no Hierophant here. But this is what they do to people. Competition to stay in power for money. So with all due respect, I respect your religions. But me, Natasha, and Reverend Lucy Natasha with your group, Sarah Paul, Ezekiel, Cindy, I don't know your churches, everybody, I'm out of this community and I don't want to see them here. Yes, I respect the Catholics and the rest. I grew up in that environment. I schooled in Sacred Heart since my childhood and ended up in Star of the Sea. I've even visited the cathedral next to our house. So many times we've gone there. But we have these churches like the Evangelish, I don't know, Evangelish, the one with the Ukrainian who are giving me a hard time after speaking about the Old Testament and New Testament. How come the Catholics, they sent me a secret message and say, thank you. We respect the message you sent, and it's being discussed in Vatican. I was even surprised this message can go that far. But I even requested, if someone is really genuine here, can you pass this message? I'm just a messenger. I was given that message. But the other groups, they all attacked me. They all attacked me. Why? Because their level of literacy. But those who are really understanding the Catholic part of them, secretly, I'm telling you, I'm not going to mention that person's name, but this person put even their signature and said, thank you for your enlightenment, Mima. She called me Mima Mohammed, Mima M.E.D. That's how the person wrote my name. Thank you for your enlightenment. And this information, we have already sent it to the Vatican and they're going to look into it. Thank you for your enlightenment. The rest, all these communities attacked me. We were almost dying. And I even regretted why I gave the message. But it's because these churches are the ones, you know, you trigger them. When they're in the dark, you trigger them and that's how they react. How come the Catholics didn't react? They even thanked me because I gave them information. Because we talked about the Knight of Templars and all that. And they are involved in all the histories in the Night of Templars. In Judaism, they're involved. In Christian, in Islamic history, they are involved. There were fights, there were things. So you see, people who have vast knowledge when it comes to religion, they will understand it. But those with little knowledge, they're the ones who are very dangerous, because it's like they feel you are attacking them. So this is it. This is it. And I was told, no more. Pull out, go to calmer waters. And as I said, the truth is going to come out in the next 4 moons about this church of Reverend Natasha and the Gang of India. You are harvesting people. And you're even taking people's destiny. But this is going to be crushed. Wallahi, it's raining. That's a confirmation. My angels don't lie. My angels don't lie. We'll confirm with the verses of the Quran and then see. I'm not attacking any religion, but the truth is the truth. So I'm sorry, there will be no ministries here. I don't know, church, blah, blah, from Kenya, from everywhere. Thank you. I respect your religions. The only people I can trust, there are very few. People, I manifested myself like the 700 Club. That was one of a TV program. Even my father used to sit and watch it. And that's how I came to know it. So now, very old. When I was very young, my father used to watch TV and these things were there. And how I knew that's how I knew the 700 Club. Just like yesterday, I was manifesting the Little Hobo, the dog, and many others. Dr. Snuggle, those are cartoons we used to watch when we were young. And they were not even showing in the TV back in Kenya, because we only had VOK back then, and then came KBC. We used to get cassettes. Not CDs like now, DVDs. It was cassettes. And when the agents, because my father had so many people were just coming and going. When the agents come, those were the presents. We will get series from this type of cartoons. We will get such, like animated stuff, or like this series of Little Hobo. There were movies. My father, we had so many boxes of such cassettes, because every time they come, they bring them. Things like Ragdolliana. Those were from UK also. Before they even showed in KBC, we used to watch them already, because we used to get those TVs. And then when I post them, somebody who was stolen the identity in UK was pretending to be everything Mima. Everything about Mima is her. That's how bullshit works. Anyway. Let's see the verses and confirmation about this harvesting with the church. Because I was told a big warning, get out. And it all made sense when I remember the story of that guru. Yeah. The spoils of war. And this is what the guru said. These people have been taken out. It's called Anfal. Suratul Anfal, the spoils of war. 183. So Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. And then we have a Capricorn. And it says, against them make ready your strength to the utmost of your power, including steeds of war, to strike terror into the hearts of the enemies of Allah and your enemies, and others beside whom you may not know, but whom Allah doth know. Whatever you shall spend in the cause of Allah shall be repaid unto you, and you shall not be treated unjustly. But if the enemy incline towards peace, do thou also incline towards peace, and trust in Allah, for He is the one that heareth and knoweth all things. Should they intend to deceive thee, verily Allah sufficeth thee. He it is that hath strengthened thee with his aid and with his company of the believers. And moreover, he hath put affection between their hearts. Not if thou hadst spent all that is in the earth, couldst thou have produced that affection, but Allah hath done it, for he is exalted in might and wise. O Prophet, sufficient unto thee is Allah, and to those who follow them among the believers. So I'm going to leave it there. This is Suratul Anfal from verse 60. So Virgo, very significant here. Number 6. It starts with the against them, make ready your strength to utmost of your power. So yep, it's like declaring war. When they make peace with them and leave. When they don't, then it's time to declare war. You should declare war and believe, all lords, God can see what they do and what they have done. So let's see. Was my photo taken by this young dark man that I saw in the dream state and harvested my energy through this group of Indian Nigerian church of Natasha? If you stroke around, please rotate. Yeah. It's them. They put curses on people and steal their good destiny. They steal people's destiny, which is very wrong. Which is very wrong. So that is how you make money. Now it's making sense that Guru told me that there is nothing like a religion there. These people are in business. And he said, I know them. And I, honestly, he's 79 years old, but he doesn't look very old, like this. No, he's thin guy, a thin man, but you can see he's aged. And he is extremely wise. His third eye is lit. I'm telling you, he can look at you and read you. He told me something because when I went there and he told me something, I had stomach pain for the last few days before. And he told me, your stomach is, you have pain in your stomach. I said, yeah. I said, I think maybe it's because of what I ate. It can be maybe I'm going to get diarrhea or anything. He said, no. Someone is playing with your solar chakra. He told me. And he mentioned it in the Indian version of it. I said, what is it? And it's a solar chakra. Someone is playing there. Someone is pulling every opportunity they get. They pull your energy to manifest for themselves. That's why you have pain in your stomach. And then he took my hand and pressed me here so hard. And he told me, you'll be fine. The pain will go away. And it went away. It went away. He's there, but rarely there because he's mostly in that. Those who know where, the cemetery of Indians, Bunia Bondeni area, Lidina, that place where they do their cremation. He's sometimes in those areas. There's a place you'll find him sitting also there, making his prayers. If he's not there, that's when you find him in the temple. But he told me I'm not, most of the time I'm not at the temple now because my age, I'm either there or at home. So if you're lucky to find him, well and good. But he's a very, very good guy. And he told me something very nice about everything. It's like he tells you things about life. It's not religion, it's spirituality. Reincarnation. He's very well lit when it comes to such knowledge. And that's what he told me. He told me there's no religion there. There's business. I know them. And after 4 sons, you're going to find out these people are going to lose everything because everything is going to be exposed and their energy is going to backfire. Now it's all making sense. Yeah, these people burden a lot of people. They do burden. So I'm sorry, this group of churches and all this, yeah, you're going to be heartbroken, but the truth will always set us free. And I'm not here to criticize anybody because even that girl who has one eye, she's a Muslim. And since she's in the wrong side, I was told speak about it and I talked about it. And if it is the Christian side, yeah, these people did me dirty. From the Shakahola shit, I jumped. I thought these people are, they look more civilized, but it was worse there because this Scorpio is the one who took me there. And if it is not you, you know who you are and who you went and took my photo with. You're going to be heartbroken, but it is what it is. The truth is what sets us free. The truth. These people, that is why we had this financial problem. And if it is Afghanistan, I'm also speaking here the truth. You need to change your energy because you can't play. We can't use God's name or do spiritual work here when there are people, they're into a different world. LGBTQ, yeah, they're humans, but I don't entertain that. I don't have a mother called Bobrisky just because there is a man who married her or is dating her. Take me out of this community, and should you keep me, even if it's secretly, you're going to be responsible until the last day on a judgment day. You will take accountability for betraying me, putting me into these communities. So with all due respect, if you are running this group, especially you, J-Lo, I know you do that because you're looking for clout. I'm sorry, you will have to take me out with your great group because I don't work with the devil. Do you get me? I don't work with the devil. I manifest. Look at these two energies. This is dark. This is light. This is me. This is you. So don't bind me. Set me free. I need to make my own money and live my own life. But you have put me into poverty. And if it is you, the earth sign, who has done this, because you are doing a lot of shit just to rub it on my heart, this is what is happening to you. Your investment is going to be tanking down so long as you keep on holding on to me and torturing me. Because this is the game you're playing there. And I'm telling you the truth. And there will be an earth sign person who's going to tell you the truth. Another one will be a sheikh, a rabbi, a priest, or your own spiritual guide. They are going to harm you and you're going to be remaining with nothing but tears. So protect yourself. This investment is about to tank down. And it's not going to take long. Because there is a ghost here. There is a hermit looking into it. Since you're holding me and abusing my rights and even taking the little that I have, this is what is going to happen. They're going to make you shed tears because you're going to lose everything. This illegal binding, how you came to take my signatures and lie about everything, it's coming back to bite you. I'm not a gay, I'm not LGBTQ, and I will never do that. I'd rather die hungry than act that way. I was betrayed. And I will blame you, Azizi, until our last day in the judgment. Because you are the one who brought that Susanna here to sign those things. You have left me out in the cold. And you are doing this just on purpose. Because of your what? Why? There's a fake high priestess. Jamila. Or the bees. Yeah, you left me out in the cold. But I'm telling you, I'm the high priestess here. You can take everybody and fake them. I'm the one doing this. And I'm even showing you how I calculate my pyramids here. I do it freestyle. Pop, 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 and I show you where your lock is. I've mastered this art. And you still want to come and compete and try to throw me? This is me. But since you're trying to put me here with my child, this is what is happening for you. You're going to lose it all. It was all fun and game when you were receiving and deceiving. Receiving and deceiving with a Sagittarius. Not anymore. That stability that you thought, the other one I think is about even to get married. This thing is going to be short-lived. This is 4. What is 4 plus 1? 5. What is there? This is what is coming. Instead of stability, it's conflict. What is about to happen? And this is coming back to the same prediction. 4 sons. Not sons as in children. 4 sons. Solar. 4 months. There's no stability here. And this is what? The same thing you are setting me up. Bowling. See, 557. 2nd October. 557. This is here. 557 is justice. I'm a Libra. Your investment is going to be thrown off. Tower. Because everything was illusion. And a moon. The moon is involved. So if it is you or me, this narcissist, the chapter is over. So those are the messages I needed to give today. You will know where you sit. And when it comes to the Kenyan number, I've removed the number of everything. The WhatsApp is just there, and I think I will also remove it. We don't need it because someone is doing the most and lying about everything. And to the one who is about to shift in a house, if you know it's a deception, just know once you go there, that is going to be your grave because your bodies were not found. So until then,